everyone, and welcome to a new speed paint. I want to apologize for how long it's been since I have uploaded a video here. I have been really busy with con prep and family stuff, so bear with me. I am trying to update this as best as I can, and I'm trying to do about, like every time I do a print or something like that, I try and record it because not only am I giving you guys content by doing that, I'm keeping myself focused, because if I know that I'm recording it, I'm less likely to spend extra time surfing the web and whatever. So it's really just an all-around helpful thing, and so I'm really trying to get you guys more speed paints. I also want to do some kind of like vlog type videos. I don't want to make this a main vlog thing. I don't really like how I look on camera, to be honest, but I feel like there are some topics that I can discuss easily in vlog form and not just like a voiceover with a bunch of pictures, you know? So, I'm working on finding a webcam. I don't have a webcam right now. My last webcam was really old, and it's so old that the software is actually outdated on my current system, and I cannot use it effectively. So I'm looking for a new webcam, one that has a little more definition so that I don't look, really super grainy, because that's not flattering. So I'm going to be doing some research, looking for that, and the first video that I actually plan to do once I get a webcam is actually like an Artist Alley tips and tricks video. There's a lot of stuff. I've been going to conventions for as an artist for three years now, about 3 years, and I've picked up some tips and tricks and things along the way, and just things that are good to know, things that I've learned from my experience, and things that I can hope that I can save you guys from in making the same mistakes that I did the first time that I went to a convention. I have been getting asked about a little bit by people that I've met at conventions if I have any advice for them about working in the Artist Alley and what they need to do and what they need to be prepared for. And I have so much information to give on all that because I've been going for a while, so I know what to expect, I know what to do. Sometimes a convention will catch you by surprise, but for the most part they all remain about the same level that you would expect each one to be, and it's like a gradual increase in popularity with each convention you go to. So it's not like overnight you're gonna be really popular and you're gonna go to a convention and people are gonna want your stuff. It's just kind of like over time, and actually like being at conventions is like a repeat artist just like really helps, because then people start to notice you, and then after a while they'll start to want your art more, and then you can adjust your techniques and printing and stuff like that. But I'll discuss all of that more in depth in the actual Artist Alley video when I get my webcam, which could be a little while from now, but I really hope not. So I hope you guys stick around and stay tuned for that. And you are also welcome to support me on Patreon. I'll put a link to that in the description for you guys. So, you can support me on Patreon, you get cool content, and that money will also help me get a new webcam so that I can make these vlog videos for you guys. Which is super awesome, right? Okay, so now on to what I was going to do for this video. I kind of last minute asked for questions for this video, so I don't have that many, but I am going to answer these questions. Some of them might be repeat questions. I'm sorry if you've heard the answers before, but this is all I have to go off of, and this is what's going on. Alright, so question number 1 is, when did you start drawing? I started drawing when I was around 6th grade, so about 7 or 8 years that I've been drawing. Seriously, I've been drawing my whole life, but seriously was only about 7 or 8 years. Question number 2, your favorite genre of anime/manga. I don't really have a particular favorite genre of them. I'm just, if you have pretty art and a nice story or a well done story, I'm in for the ride. Mostly, I think, though, I am drawn to paranormal, supernatural, psychological, thriller type things. I really like monsters. I love monsters, so if it has monsters in it, I will probably read it or watch it. I I usually read. I don't watch so much. Because reading is more convenient for me, because if I watch, then I want to binge watch a series, and when I'm watching, I'm at my computer, which means that I need to be working, so it all around is not a good thing. So I mostly just read manga. And question number 3 is, what is your favorite form of art, digital, paint, or traditional? I don't have a particular favorite form of art, really. I'm able to appreciate many different mediums, and so I'm mostly a digital artist, but the reasoning for me being a digital artist is because it's more convenient to be a digital artist in my line of work, because I am constantly making prints and working on fan art and going to conventions and printing stuff, and it's just a lot easier if I can have all of the processes condensed into like one piece of technology. So I work on my prints on my computer, and then I transfer through programs, resize, and then get ready to print on my printer. So I mean, it's all just like, I don't really even have to leave my computer chair to do all of that work. Whereas for traditional artwork, I would have to work on it, then scan it, and then bring it into my computer and resize, and then get ready for printing there. I don't actually have a scanner attached to my computer. It's attached to a different computer. So it is actually very much so a pain in the butt to scan things. So I'm mostly a digital artist for convenience. However, I absolutely love watercolor painting. I like that you can put a bunch of colors on a canvas and it all just works together nice. It is probably my favorite way to color things traditionally. I like Copic, but I find Copic to be harder to use than watercolor, because watercolor, you're kind of expecting a mess, and with Copic, when you go outside of the line and you can't fix it in time with your colorless blender, it's majorly inconvenient. But I mean, aside from that, between digital and traditional, I like them both. I started out as a traditional artist and I ended up as a digital artist. It's just how things go and what you want to do, how you want to do things, that really just determine what tools you use. So that's all I had for questions, and thank you guys so much for asking them. So I guess I can talk about my future plans, since I have a little bit of time left. I will be at NashiCon in a couple weeks, and I am preparing for that like a lot right now. I'm doing a lot of printing because I sold out at Triad, so I'm doing a lot of printing and working, and I'm trying to get as much done as I possibly can for NashiCon. I was put on the waiting list for both Animazement and HoshiCon this year, and it is not a very strong possibility that I will be getting into either of them this year. Animazement changed their rules and they went to a waitlist lottery, so I probably won't get in because I have absolutely no luck whatsoever. So there's that. I'm really sorry if you're looking forward to me being there. I'm really, really hoping that I can get into Animazement. It'll be a great thing for me. Animazement was my first convention, and it was my first convention in which I was in the Artist Alley, so it has a special place in my heart, and I really, really want to be there for it. HoshiCon I've never been to, but I really hope to get in so that I can go back to Charlotte and sell stuff in Charlotte. I didn't get into IchibanCon this year, which was really upsetting. I'm actually kind of upset with the people that are running these conventions because they're kind of not doing what they say that they're doing, and it's really frustrating me. But better luck next year, I guess. This has been a very bumpy convention year for me. I haven't gotten a lot of acceptances, so I'm really looking for more conventions in other places, and I might have to look into Georgia, Atlanta region, and up in Virginia a little bit. It will be a bit of a longer drive for me, but I gotta get some conventions in a year. It's the only way that I'm making money right now. So I mean that's pretty much all that's going on. I'm really working on that. You guys can suggest fan art, things that you want to see as prints, things that you'd be interested in purchasing in. I'll put links to a bunch of my stuff in the description for you guys. And I want to thank you all so much for watching.